Are past lives real or just a next level figment of our imagination? Let me tell you about one little girl who died and then came back claiming that she was actually an ancient Egyptian priestess. So, this is Dorothy Eady, and at 3 years old, she fell down the stairs in her home in London. A doctor was called and she was then declared dead. But only a few hours later, she would sit up in bed and act like nothing had happened. She wasn't dead after all. Only she wasn't the same. She started to have dreams of massive pillars and gardens and temples. She started to beg her parents to take her home. She wasn't talking about London, she was talking about Egypt. As she got older, her obsession grew. She actually taught herself hieroglyphics as a teenager. When she finally visited the British Museum and saw photos of Seti I's temple in Abydos, she said, "That's my home." Like, super casually. Later, she would claim to remember details of her past life. She was a priestess named Bentrishit, living in the Temple of Seti around 3,000 years ago. And according to her, she had a forbidden relationship with the pharaoh. And after becoming pregnant, she unalived herself in order to protect his reputation. A very Egyptian Romeo and Juliet type of deal. Now, Dorothy actually moved to Egypt eventually, where she worked as a copy editor with the Department of Antiquities. She changed her name to Seti, meaning Mother of Seti, her original son's name, and oddly enough, the pharaoh too. But here's where it gets weird, if it hasn't already been weird for you. She started helping real archaeologists with their digs and was able to describe buried temple layouts before they were ever uncovered with great accuracy. She knew about a garden which had not yet been documented. Dorothy identified spots and inscriptions that historians had not yet been able to translate. Even Egyptologists were like, we have no idea how she's doing this. She died in 1981, again, in Egypt, exactly where she felt she belonged. So was Dorothy Eady actually a reincarnated Egyptian? A priestess, in fact? Or did a childhood brain injury turn her into one of the most dedicated Egyptologists of all time? Either way, she lived a life that most of us couldn't even dream of. So, past life or next level imagination? Discuss your theory in the comments. So spooky.